Namaste programs, welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator and the Portugal Journey bush trip as part of the Rove. Leg 5, from Evora to Sines? Let's go Sines, let's go. Alright, well I think we just have enough room, possibly. Let's find out, and I want to see what this yellow thing at the end of the runway is anyway. Just lights or something? What is it? Uh-oh. Yeah, no, we got plenty of room. Plenty of room. It's lights. It's yellow lights, I see. We want 238 for 431. Let's start our clock, and where do we go? Come on, plane. Come on, plane. Climbing would be better than plummeting. If you don't mind. We're going to Alcacovas. From Evora Airport, head southwest to the city of Alcacovas. I will do as you bid. Oh, bush trip designer. Where am I going? 238. 238. There's this little park with its little runways, walkways, whatever they are. Running ways. I realised the word runway is a little bit misleading there. Running track, I guess, is what I wanted to say. A walking track. Pretty flat here. Can probably go straight to levelling off. That's what was it? -2% we decided? I don't remember. That was yesterday. I think it was into 3% and then once back into... No, it was into 3% a couple of notches. That was what it was. That was what it was. Got to get me Google Map up. There we go. Got me Google Map for my own, you know, cheating? My own cheating purposes. Probably shouldn't do that with a bush trip. Okay, we want 9% as well. There we go. We should be doing 238. It's got me map up now. We've left Evora. In fact, I'm way too zoomed out. Uh-oh, it's zooming everything. It's zooming everything. Didn't have focus. Oh no. The zoom. Oh, it's a debacle. It's a debacle. Pack it in, we're done. It's all over. One final chance. Bear with me, chat. Programs. Don't know why I said chat. I'm not live on Twitch right now. Probably should start doing these on Twitch again, but haven't really been in a position to do it. For reasons. More circular fields. They are dodgy. Ah, yes, there's Alcacovas on my map. A little bit further ahead. I don't actually see any towns in it, but there's actually a bunch noted. There's Monte de Torjal. Tabuleiros de Bexo. There's Bexo again. Zambujal do Conde. The Alamo and Carrascal along this road here, and yet I see nothing. Maybe they're ranch names or something. Small, maybe very small villages. Just singular houses and huts maybe. Mole people perhaps. Look, anything is possible. Especially here with the circular fields, which indicates, you know, hidden alien, you know, warehouses and stuff. Hidden away. Alright, another minute to go before we're actually slightly, according to Google, needing to come over here a bit. Actually, we're pretty much spot on. This road actually takes a fairly sharp right to go into Alcacovas, so yeah, we don't have to follow this road. Is this a road? Or is it a river? I think it's a road. Looks like a road on the map. Don't know what the algorithm's doing. It actually looks like a canal. Maybe it's a canal. In which case, that's on the Google map. There's grey lines. Is that a canal? I don't know. I think the algorithms had a little bit of a hiccup. Well, that's my current theory, and I'm sticking to it. Jesus, why are we still climbing? Come on. Let's try minus 4%. We are beginning to see Alcakovas in front of us here. Little town. Not much to it from what I can see. Although they're calling it a city. Got a cute little lake. What else? A bit of forest in the middle of the town? Is that what's going on there? A little bit of, you know, houses and whatnot around that bit of dark forest? Or what? What's going on there? Huh? Alcakovas. Why is there a big darker green patch in the middle of it? I think something fishy is going on. Perhaps. Perhaps. There we go, yeah, we've got like a bunch of houses on the left, a bunch of houses around to the right, and then this darker patch of forest right there. Just minding its own business. The town is almost surrounded, nearly surrounding it. A couple of houses on the other side. Maybe there's boar there or something, I don't know. Anyway, we've definitely done our 431, we're above the town now. Now we want 229 for 1 minute 6 seconds. And we've got Albufeira de Vale de la Miera. Continue on your course towards the sea to Albufeira de Vale de la Miera, a long, narrow reservoir. Right. I see. Is that it over on the left there? Got a lake or reservoir in front of us. Surely that one over on the left is more likely to be a long, narrow one. But also, it's more than a minute away, surely. We've done 30 seconds. And yeah, 229 is this way. Oh, it never lines up properly, does it? It's always just roughly in the right spot. I do wonder whether the bush trips were designed with some different older map or something, and things have moved around or something, because quite often we seem to be just slightly to the right or left of the landmarks. And it's not always just a case that I'm not quite in the right spot. Because when we have the first leg and the purple arrow is actually working, it's still the case. So, yeah, the waypoints are in a weird spot. We're doing 229 here, but yet we really should be over there. That is the reservoir, and we've done more than a minute. Well, more than a minute. We've done almost 2 minutes, so let's just assume that the waypoint is basically where we are. We can see what they're referring to from where we are. We want 205 for 126. Oh, look, they've outdone themselves now. They've outdone themselves. Listen to this one. Albufeira de Vale do Gaio, fly southwest. Okay, that's it. Fly southwest. Is this... Maybe this is... I don't know. I don't know what to say about that. I don't know what to say about that. This looks more like the reservoir that we were just referred to. We were above another bit of water before. Maybe this is Albufeira de Vale de Gaio. Doesn't say. It just says fly southwest. Full stop. Capital F, capital S, capital W. More circular fields. Dodgy. A dodgy. Alright, 1 minute done. We'll give it another little bit. We'll give it to, I don't know, maybe almost 2 minutes? Who knows? Doesn't really seem to be the correct instructions. I feel like those two might be round the wrong way. This should have said fly west first, and now long, narrow reservoir. Who knows? All we can do now is say, look, we've basically done our time. We're just sort of floating in the middle of nowhere. So let's go 2:49 for 5 minutes on the dot to Grandola. Instead of heading to the southwest to reach Grandola, a town surrounded by lush fields and forests. Can I see it on my map at least? Ah, yes, there's Grandola. Quite a big town it looks like. And yes, right in the dead smack middle of a bunch of rural farms and things. All the way to the coast. Damn, some big farms. Look, I think this is the start of it here. There's some river here and there's farms all along the river. Interesting, interesting. Now, you might say they're feeding the Portuguese, but I think they're feeding the aliens. The lizard people must eat. They must eat, they get to eat first, because they have conquered our planet, not that we know about it. But it's true. We have been conquered by the ninja, alien, lizard, zombie, robot, vampire, pirate, alien, zombie people. May have said a couple of those twice. But they know who I'm talking about. They know. Absolutely nothing here now, just forest and rocks. Have we got any? We've got a bit of a town just to the left, apparently, a little bit further, Monte de Bateo, and its sister town, Fresta, just nearby. And then not much else until we get to Grandola, the grand old town of Grandola. The A has a circumflex on it, so I don't know how that changes. Grandola? 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 Well, how else could you say an A? Grandola? I don't know. I am not a linguist. If that isn't abundantly clear. So yeah, little town. Monte de Bateo. Hello, little town. In the middle of nowhere. Surrounded by forest. What are you doing there? What are you up to? How's your day been? Fascinating. Yes, lovely to hear that. But we're off. Good to see you. Must continue. Still climbing for some reason, although we're currently descending, but obviously this trimming's not working. Let's go a few more notches into 4%. Before we end up in the stratosphere. Have no fear, it's the stratosphere. Alright, 3.5 minutes of 5 minutes done. Maybe a little town to our left here? No, it's mentioned on the map, but I don't see it. I don't see any little towns. Silla de Centello. Sorry, you've got a name, but you've got no town. Unlike all these other towns we've been flying over that has no name. Perhaps you could donate your name to the actual towns. Thank you very much. It's a pool of water in the middle of nowhere. What's it for? And on the other side. And there's like a, what is that, a rest stop maybe? On the freeway. Fascinating. Oh, is this Grandola over here? I think it might be. Again, we're just sort of slightly not going in the right direction. But yeah, I think this is Grandola. I'd buy that for a $1,000,000. Oh, I'm full of puns today. So many puns. Such a little villages on the edge here. Fields, farms. Looks like a fairly big farm or factory maybe. And then we've got the city. Oh, no, it's just called a town. See, look at that. There's no... These little things we've been going over, they've been calling cities. And this one, which is a little bit bigger, is called a town. There's no consistency here, is there, Bush Trip Designer? Go southwest. Fly southwest, full stop. That was a hard day work coming up with that one, for sure. Football for stadium even. And you're calling it a town when it's a city. Anyway, Grandola. There we go. 214 for 325. Santiago do Cacim. Cacim? Sacim? Continue to the southwest to visit Santiago do Cacim. Cacim. Hasn't got any things. What is it in the Google here? Yeah, no cedillas, no circumflexes. Actually, the E has an acute, so it's probably Cacim? Cacim? And I'm supposed to be doing 214. For some reason, I'm doing 240. You know? This is not something that we'll be able to figure out. This is just me losing my concentration. 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 There you go. I cannot even use my mouse at the moment. It's bad. It is like my teeth are stuck together. Ah, well, you know. It's not like I claim to be a professional. Are we? Actually, we're losing height. I'm just not paying attention. This plane, man. This plane, it just does what it wants. It just does what it wants. Santiago do Cacema is the beautiful town we will visit. And I will also stop singing. My apologies. My most humblest of apologies. My apologies. Sorry. It had to be done. You know it had to be done. I know it had to be done. We all know it had to be done. Bit of a mansion there on the side of the road. What's going on? Maybe it's, you know what it might be? It might be like a motel. Those sort of, sort of South of America, you know, South USA kind of motels that you see in all the movies. Maybe that's, you know, Iberian in design. Bit of the old Portuguese/Spanish influence. Maybe that's what all motels look like. But to be fair. Alright, what have we done? We've got about 30 seconds to go, which is just not true. We've still got quite a bit to go. I think that's it in front of us. Somehow we're going faster on this segment. We're meant to have another 25 seconds to go, and we're usually late. You know what I mean, late. Because we're going slow. Because I'm scared of the red line. But it looks like we're going to arrive here. No, alright, okay. 3 minutes 20 just ticked over, so 3:25 is ticking over now. And we've still got a little bit to go here. Just a wee smidge. A tad. The smidge of a tad. A bit of a smidge of a tad. To go. A little bit of a smidge of a tad. And now, no, I'm not going to... No, alright, a minute little bit of a smidge of a tad. There we go. There we go. Complete madness today. It's complete madness today. You know it. You love it. Alright, 229 for 215. Sines. Continue on your course and land at Sines Airstrip, which lies just inland of the coast. Alright, so I can see Sinez on the map. It's just on that point out there. That's the town. But where's this airstrip? It looks like it's a concrete runway. It's surrounded by sort of brown fields. Let's lose a bit of height here before I accidentally also go too fast. Oh, wrong button. Wrong button! Alright, I don't really need to be going that slow just yet, but I just want him to lose a bit of height and a bit of speed, because we're getting a bit close to the old, the 229, the old red line. Now in the picture, there's like a bay, the water, and the runway's just sort of pointing at the apex of the bay, if that's the right word. So the runway must be in front of us somewhere, but running left to right, judging by that picture. Can we see it on the topographical? No, we can't. It's absolutely nothing. I see no runway whatsoever. Okay. That's good. That's just what we needed. I guess we're just going to have to fly over and see if we can spot it. Got another huge tower, algorithm tower going on again. That's the second town that's had that. Or are there actually big chimneys like that in these Portuguese towns? They just seem too tall, to be honest, to be a chimney. But maybe that's what it is. Who knows? Anything showing up yet? No, nothing. I guess we'll find it eventually. I see nothing, actually, to be perfectly honest with you. Hello, got runway? I mean, I'm looking for what I'm seeing in the picture, but it's perfectly possible that it's not quite the same. That they've replaced it with a dirt airstrip. Is that it there? Okay, it's actually to our left now. I think that is it there, maybe. It's just not concrete. It's just dirt. Let's get our flaps down. And let's see. Let's go have a look. If it's not it, we'll be, we'll find it, I guess. LPSI, so directly to our left now. That is the right runway on the map. And I think, again, it must be going basically north-south. So we need to... Alright, plane. You're taking the piss now. Why are you going so slow? No, maybe not so much trim. No, that'll do. We'll go 0%. Try to avoid the wind turbines. We'll say hello to the good people of Sinez. Hello, good people of Sinez. Look at this interchange, highway interchange you got here. What's that all about? Bro, you don't look that important. And we'll casually float around here. And hope that we notice the runway. Is that it there? There we go. That's what I thought it might be it. It's concrete in the picture. Absolutely concrete picture, but that does seem to be basically the right spot. Or is it? Hang on. No, it's still to the left? What? It's straight ahead here. That looks like a runway, but it looks like a patch of dirt that might be confused for a runway, but I feel like there's something gone wrong here. Second. Alright, okay, so we're about to be right on top of it. Where is it? Hello? Got runway? Look at this, where is it? Is that it there? I can't even see a runway. Okay, we're right on top of it almost. There's a road there. Okay, we're right on top of it. There's no runway here. They're roads. What's going on? What's going on, bush trip designer? So am I just going to land on that other thing that looks sort of like a runway and hope that that's the runway? And it probably won't register. What's it over there? Am I just blind and I can't see it? This is not a runway, that's some kind of water. Too slow, too slow. I don't see a runway. I may be completely blind. But I don't see it. It's meant to be right there, according to the GPS. Alright, well, we're landing on what looks like a runway there, but probably won't register because it's not in the right spot. Am I going to have to try and just drive? Look at this tower. That is not a real thing. There is, you can see on the aerial photography there is a tower there, but it's not that tall. Anyway. Mystery. The mystery of the aliens. I'm going to land on whatever this is, and maybe we can sort of sneak along the ground and try to find where the actual runway is listed on the GPS. Because I don't think it's going to register the bush trip if I land here. And as always, I think I'm the only person on the planet doing these things. So I'll Google it and there'll be no one who's had the same problem. As always. Alright. Let's try and land on this thing. Sort of looks like a runway. Alright. I mean, kinda, sorta, not really. But we're landing here anyway, just in case it's gonna work. Boom, thud. Let's put the brakes on. And, yeah. I mean, that's basically where it is in the picture. But it's concrete in the picture. Oh, it registered. That is such a miracle. That's because we've had that before. I forget which one. It was the Greek bush trip where I actually had to download a mod pack to bring the airport back. And that was the same thing. It was concrete when I had the mod pack, but it was this kind of stuff when it wasn't. Oh, we did it though. We did it. That was the runway. It wasn't where it was on the GPS, so God knows what was going on there. I'm glad it fucking worked though. I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for watching. Thank you for existing. Au revoir. Goodbye.